Hello students, already we have discussed about the IUPAC nomenclature, that too from structure to name. So in this class we are going to see about a name to structure, how we have to write a structure of that compound if name is given. So for that we will see different examples. Formula for this, it is secondary prefix, primary prefix, then it will come word root and primary suffix, secondary suffix. So we should know about this format of IUPAC nomenclature before going to solve the examples of name to structure or structure to name. So here let us start with the first example here. If 2-chloropentane, if this is the example given to write its structure from this name. So how to write that structure? First we have to find here word root or root word here. So in this example, this is our root word, and so here I will write this is word root and this is our primary suffix, this is primary suffix, and this is our secondary prefix, this is secondary prefix. So this is secondary prefix, there is no primary prefix here. Primary prefix means it will come cyclo, bicyclo, spiro, these are primary prefixes. Absence of a primary prefix shows it is not a cyclic compound, it is open chain. So this is secondary prefix is given 2-chloro, it means chloro group is present at the second carbon. Pent is the root word and ane, this is a primary suffix, there is no secondary suffix. So it is simple example. So before writing a structure we have to write word this pent. Pent means it is having 5 carbons. So we have to write this 5 carbons. We have to give it numbering, that is either from left side or right side. So I will give this numbering, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are total 5 carbons because it is pent, and then we have to go for the suffix. So suffix is ane and its ane means it is all a single bond, so there is no any secondary suffix, we have to write this single bond, and it is 2-chloro. So chloro group is present at the second carbon, it means we have to write to this second carbon Cl, we have to write Cl, and remaining we have to add hydrogen atoms such a way that it should satisfy the tetravalency of each carbon. So here it is already one bond is there, so we have to write this CH3, it is having 4 bonds, so we have to write CH, this requires 2 bonds here, and this is how we have to write the structure of this given name. So 2-chloropentane, this is the 2-chloropentane where this chloro is substitute prefix, root word, and ane, so all it is saturated compound. So this is our second example, that is 1-bromo 1-methyl cyclohexane. So here this word root, this is our word root, that is hexane. So but it is having a primary prefix as cyclo, means it is having cyclic compound, so we have to write 6 carbon which is having a cyclic ring. So first we have to write this cyclic ring, then this cyclohexane, we have written this cyclic compound with 6 carbon. Now it is ane, means it is saturated compound. So this is our prefix, this before this primary prefix, this is our secondary prefix. So secondary prefix, it is 1-bromo 1-methyl. So before giving this writing prefixes, we have to number this either clockwise or anti-clockwise. So we have to number this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are the 6 carbon. 1 bromo 1 methyl means to the first carbon there is bromo, means we have to attach Br and we have to attach here methyl means CH3 group, and then remaining we have to attach here hydrogen atom, so that it should have, all carbon should have 4 bonds, that is nothing but it should have tetravalency. So this is the structure of this 1 bromo 1 methyl cyclohexane. 1 bromo 1 methyl cyclohexane. Let us go for the third example. So this is our third example, that is 2, 2, 3 trimethyl. It means it is having 3 methyl groups, which is the position of this 3 methyl group is the 2 methyl groups are attached to the second carbon and 1 methyl is attached to the third carbon. Then 3 bromo along with 1 methyl group, bromo is attached to the third carbon, and this is word root. So we have to write, it is having pentane, so we have to write 5 carbons, ANE. So it is primary suffix is ANE and secondary prefixes are 2, 2. So first, before, after writing this chain, we have to write, we have to number this. So just we have to give a numbering 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now 2, 2, 3. So it means it is having 2 methyl groups to the second carbon and 1 is there at the third carbon. Then 3 bromo, this is also a prefix, 3 bromo, it means one more it is present Br to the third carbon, and this is, we have to write whatever data is given in the name, we have already written that here. So remaining we have to add hydrogens now, hydrogen atom. So here it requires 3 hydrogen atom, here already it is 4 bonds, here also it is having a 4 bonds. So here it needs 2 hydrogen atom, and this is terminal carbon, means it should have CH3. So this is the structure of this given name of the IUPAC name of this compound. Fourth example is but, or sometimes it will be written as butane. Butane or but1ene. So this is our fourth example. Sometimes it is also written as butane or it is but1ene. This is the position of Y and E means triple bond. So it is given position of triple bond. Sometimes it will, writing of this number 1 will be skipped and it may be written as butane. So but means this is the word root. So we have to write 4 carbons. If I give numbering here 1, 2, 3, 4, there is first position, there is a 3 bonds, and then remaining we have to write the hydrogens here. Here already 4 bonds is there, so CH2, CH3. So this is the structure of this butane or but1ene. So fifth example is 2-methyl 2-propanol. So root word is prop, so we have to write 3 carbons. AN is a primary suffix, so single bonded, and this 2 position is for this secondary suffix. Secondary suffix is OL, so this 2 position is for OL. So I will write here numbering from this 1, 2 and 3. So at second position there is OL, so I will attach this OH here, and even this methyl group is present, that is secondary prefix is present at second carbon only. So this is methyl group here, and then we have to attach to hydrogen atoms here. This is the structure of this 2-methyl 2-propanol. So next sixth example is 2-phenyl propane 2-ol. So prop is the word root, so we have to write here 3 carbons. AN means it is single bonded. At the second carbon it is having OL means it is having OH as a functional group, and 2-phenyl means at the second carbon we have to write phenyl group, that is C6H5, and then we have to write this is the CH3. Or if you want to write its complete structure, we can write this way. This is the phenyl which is present at second carbon, and then these are the. So you can write this complete structure, or this is the condensed formula. C6H5 I have written. So this is the structure of this 2-phenyl propane 2-ol. So next 7th example is cyclohex-2-enol. So here hex is a root word and it is having primary prefix as a cyclo. So we have to write this 6 carbon in a cyclic, that is closed system. Then we have to number this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. To this 2-ene means ene, that is double bond is present between 2 and 3. The lowest number is given here, so double bond is present between second and third carbon. So we have to write here double bond, and 1-ol means to this it is having OH group, and now remaining we have to attach a hydrogen atom. So it requires 1 hydrogen atom to satisfy its tetravalency. It needs 1 hydrogen. This requires 2 hydrogens. This required 2 hydrogens. This requires 2 hydrogens. So this is the structure of cyclohex-2-enol, that is cyclohex-2-enol. So next example is 2-methyl cyclopentanol. So pent is a root word and it is having cyclo means we have to write 5 carbons in a ring. So we have to give numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So to this OL, it is having OL secondary suffix, AN is a primary suffix. Primary suffix AN means it is saturated compound. OL is present at first carbon means we have to write here OH. Then 2-methyl, to the second carbon it is having methyl substituent, and remaining all we have to attach hydrogens here. So it needs 1 more hydrogen, here it needs 1 more hydrogen. This requires 2 hydrogens, and this is the complete structure of this 2-methyl cyclopentanol. 2-methyl cyclopentanol. So here this is the 9th example, hex-1-ene-3,4-diol. So it is hex means hex carbons. Now to this first it is having, we have to number this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and ene, that is double bond is present between 1 and 2 carbons. So here it is we have to draw a double bond. 3,4-diol. So 3 and 4 position, diol means it is having 2 OH groups. Now whatever is given in the IUPAC name, already we have written those all things. So remaining we have to write the hydrogens. This is the structure of hex-3,4-diol. 10th example is methoxypropane. It is example of ether. So prop means we have to write 3 carbons, and this ANE means it is saturated. Methoxy group, here number is not given to this substituent. It means we have to attach this to the first carbon, that is methoxy. So this is methoxy OCH3 group, and this is attached to first carbon, so it is propane. Remaining all we have to write hydrogens here. So this is methoxypropane. Commonly it is, common name of this is methyl propyl ether. This 11th example is 2,4,6-trinitro-benzenol, means it is aromatic compound. Benzene is a root word here, so we have to write here benzene. It is benzenol, means first position we have to write OH. I will give numbering clockwise. And to this 2, 4, 6 position trinitro group. Nitro group, it is present 3 times and the position of that is 2, 4, 6. So here we have to attach a nitro group. So it is NO2, this is NO2 and this is NO2. So this is 2,4,6-trinitro-benzenol. It is also called as a picric acid. Methoxybenzene. So it is we have to write benzene. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 position. Methoxy, it is number is not given, means it is present at first carbon, that is methoxy group CO3. This is the structure of methoxybenzene and it is commonly called as anisole. So 13th example is 2-methoxybutanol. So but is a root word, so we have to write 4 carbons. Al, it is a secondary suffix, so it is aldehyde group. Al means, so I will number this side because I have written aldehyde group at this first carbon. So 2-methoxy means OCH3 is present at second carbon, and remaining all we have to attach hydrogen. So it is CH2, this is H, and this is the structure of this 2-methoxybutanol. 2-methoxybutanol, 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon, so butanol it is. So 14th example is propane 1,3-diol. So prop is root word, means we have to write 3 carbons, and it is An is primary suffix, so it is saturated compound. 1, 3, if I number this 1, 2, 3 position, to the 1 and 3 position diol, di means 2 and al means aldehyde group, so these are the aldehyde groups here at 1 and 3rd position, and this will be a hydrogen atom. So this is propane 1,3-diol. This is the structure of propane 1,3-diol. So 15th example is 3-oxopentanol. So we have to write, pent is a root word, so we have to write 5 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will give numbering, and Al, it is having aldehyde group at the first carbon, so aldehyde group, and 3 oxo, 1 2 3, at third position oxo means C double bond O. This is oxo group, 3 oxo here. Aldehyde will have a higher priority over this ketonic group, so this will be a principal functional group, and this ketone group will become a secondary prefix. It will become a prefix, and this will become a principal functional group, and that will come as a suffix here, and this will come as a secondary prefix. And this, after writing this, we have to add a hydrogens here. It is already having 4 bonds. So this is the structure of this 3-oxopentanal. So this is how we have to convert name into structure. It is easy, just depending upon the number of carbon atoms. According to the root word, we have to draw a number of carbon atoms. Then we have to attach a suffix with its position, and after that we have to add prefixes which is given with their position, respective positions, and then we have to attach a hydrogen atom just to satisfy the tetravalency of each carbon. And writing name to structure is very easy as compared to the writing name from the structure. Here we will have option of numbering either from left side or right side, but there from writing structure to name we have to go with a particular order only of or particular sequence of a numbering. I hope this is clear to you by just taking these many examples. That is name to structure in IUPAC nomenclature.